A very happy morning, everyone. So, how are you guys are doing? So, myself Yamini, and I'm from Hyderabad, and I'm honored to be the host for this program. Once again, I would like to invite you all to the Zoom session Inner Nature and Outer Nature Season 2, which is brought to you by Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement and PSSM SWAG in collaboration with PMC English. So, last time we have conducted season 1, which was definitely a great success. And now, again, we are back with season 2 with different concepts by different speakers. Because the main aim of designing this program is to not only teach meditation, but to share wisdom from the esteemed speakers from all over the globe. We have 30 different speakers for over the next 30 days, and each day each speaker is going to share their wisdom, because spirituality is not just a concept, it is a lifestyle. It is not just a 15 days or 30 days crash course that you complete and you get the results. It has to be practiced with patience and dedication, and we have different speakers who are going to share their wisdom, because these kind of meditation sessions and wisdom sessions and reading books and through different platforms we can expand our consciousness, our understanding. We learn, we grow, and most importantly, we unlearn a lot of things, because we need to get rid of the old patterns and our belief systems that the society has programmed within us. We are always constantly said by the social media and the influencers or whatever to what to do and what not to do. So to avoid the external conflict, or the internal conflict, we need to start meditating, and we need to start expanding our understanding through the guidance of the speakers and meditation masters. So without any more delay, I would like to start the first wisdom session with our first speaker, Sheetal Pawar. She is from Atlanta, USA. Let me give a brief introduction about her. Sheetal Pawar, she's a formal IT professional at companies like Monsanto and IBM, and she has transitioned into a meditation coach and founder of the Meditation in Progress community in Atlanta, USA. With over 14 years of meditation practice, she focuses on spreading awareness of Anapanasati meditation. She volunteers for PSSM USA, Spiritual Tablets, and the Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation. Outside of her work, she enjoys reading, storytelling, cooking, and being in nature. She looks up to spiritual mentors like Patriji, Dr. G.K. Sir, Chandra Sir, and various other masters worldwide. So let us all invite her. Let us embrace the insights she has to share with us. I welcome you, ma'am.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Yamini, for that wonderful introduction. And on this platform, on this first day of this session, my deepest gratitude to Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji for creating beautiful Sangha for all of us to come together and learn together. And teaching simple meditation, Anapanasati meditation, is transforming millions of lives. And thanks to Patriji again for PMC initiation. With PMC, we are connecting globally. So we are here today to share each other's knowledge. My name is Sheetal. As Yamini expressed, today's topic is emptying ourselves. She already gave the glimpse that what we need to do in a spiritual journey. So thanks for the kickstart, Yamini. So here, my spiritual journey started in the year 2010. My friend told me to practice Anapanasati meditation. So from the childhood, I had similar experiences in meditation. Not that I was practicing, but the calling of meditation was keep on popping up from the childhood. So in the year 2010, I met my friend and she said, like, she's practicing Anapanasati meditation and she explained me how to do it just in a simple word. She did not even show me. She just told that the simple technique, just close your eyes, sit comfortably, observe your breath. The moment she left, I closed the door and then I started doing meditation. And I did not come into meditation with any disease or any wanting or anything, right? Just wanted to experience what that meditation is like. Everybody is in that state of bliss, or whoever we heard, right? They are all practicing meditation. For example, Vivekananda or Swami Rama, whatnot. So I just want to experience how they are feeling like inside when we practice meditation. And that's how I started my journey. So ever since I started meditation, my life has become so beautiful. Within 40 days, I have seen many differences, like in my lifestyle, I would say. Like becoming calmer, becoming clearer, becoming happier without any reason. And things are going on just like, every day I am getting the treats every day for myself. So I started my practice from 20 minutes to 30 minutes, 40 minutes to within 40 days, I was able to reach to 1 hour, 2 hours of meditation. And I was so surprised to see back then in Atlanta, nobody was there except my friend and Shrikant and Anila. So I was just going there and collecting books. And then I really wanted to learn more about it because I am enjoying this feeling, right? So, and then she gave me a couple of magazines, which is Spiritual India magazine. It is another turning point, my dear friends. Spiritual India magazine. What a wonderful initiation by Patri sir and Sai Kumar Reddy sir team. My deepest gratitude to Sai Kumar sir and Spiritual India team, because actually I learned about the gurus and even Patriji, about Patriji also in the Spiritual India magazine itself. So the moment I opened Spiritual magazine, then I decided, okay, I do not know anything about this spiritual journey. I am practicing meditation, but how do I progress in my life? So then the moment I opened, I saw Patriji. And then I read that, he's a founder of PSSM Spiritual Societies Movement. And then I decided, okay, when Patriji taught meditation to everyone, he knows how to progress. He knows how a meditator can progress, and he must have given some formula. So I opened the book, and the formula is simple, my dear friends: meditation, reading books, and Sajjana Sangatya. And I was not a reader. So how do I start my journey? Opening one page and opening book and reading one page was lifting a mountains for me. I was not a reader at all, but I decided to read it anyway because Patriji told me the formula of like how do you enhance your experiences. So I started this challenge of reading books 40 days, no matter what, like one page or two pages or half page or half paragraph, I will read it every day. So I took an oath like that. And my journey started from there. And the best book, the first books I picked up is from Krishnananda. I have no idea about this master. I have no idea about like what to pick, what not to pick, but somehow those books were available. So I picked up, and that's where I learned many wonderful things, my dear friends. I learned about Saptarishis. I learned about astral work. I learned about the visions. I learned about the astral travels and whatnot, right? As he was taking us through his journey with his experiences and his master Amara's experiences, he was putting every time I read, like, it's like aha moment for me where I was all these days. I have no idea about all these things, right? So for me, the new worlds are started opening. Beautiful worlds are started opening about knowing the Saptarishis, knowing the work, knowing the inner worlds, knowing the inner work, knowing the astral work, what is cosmos, what are the things, why we are here. So much of information. I was like bombarded with like lot of love and information with the Krishnananda ji books. And my deepest gratitude to Krishnananda Master and Amara Master for their journey on this planet Earth. Because of their journey, I have learned so much. And after that, I started reading Bringers of the Dawn. And the moment I started reading Bringers of the Dawn, the new world again opened. It was talking about all celestial beings, galactic federations, and star beings. What is this? I was never told, I mean, I have no idea about all these things. How come this is coming into picture? So I was reading as if that, I know that concept and I know that these beings are exist. So I never had any doubt inside me. I was just keep reading and enjoying and learning new knowledge every day. So, my dear friends, when we learn anything new, right, we feel new and we speak new, we behave new, we act new, and we receive new. So, this is the side that's the reason every time it is so important to learn new things every day. And Patrij is a great example of learning every day, my dear friends. Though he read many books, but still he was every day he was reading, he was sharing, and that was his journey. Through his journey, we all got benefited. So, like that, my journey started, and then Swami Rama, and then Himalayan Yogi, and then Peter Richelu, and then, like, many masters. I was not at all a reader. Now I am like reading books in and out. How come it is possible? Only thing is our intention, my dear friends. I decided to read. That's why I'm reading. I decided to meditate. That's why I'm meditating. When we decided to become Buddha, we can become Buddha. It's not a big deal at all. Only thing is the reason we are not seeing the results because we have not decided, we have not committed 100%. Right. So for deciding, we are not spending anything, only a thought. The deciding is important. And the new world started. And with that new world, the experiences were amazing, my dear friends. Like the moment I opened any author, right? So when I was reading, I do not know what is the intention behind authors writing, right? If you read one book, you will understand in a one way. If you give the same book to your friend, they will understand in a different way. So it depends on their conscious level, they will understand. But to me, it was a beautiful experience. Whenever I read my book and sleep in the night, the author would come and take me into his journey. So he will show me the things that he could not cover in the books. So that kind of experience I had with many authors coming and sharing the knowledge and information. I was thinking how this is possible. Like, it is not outside, but it is inside. Everything is happening inside. So then the answer is everything happens internally, my dear friends. There is no external things at all. The only external things, as we heard this term, that everything is a mirror. Yeah. So in order to understand that concept also, first we have to understand ourselves first. And when I was reading books, when I was listening to the masters, the self love towards me increased so much. Wow, I can learn this. Wow, I can meditate. Wow, I am able to understand this concept. I'm able to practice this concept. So it gave me purposeful feeling, my dear friends. And then the thing is like inner world. So in order to understand who we are, so first of all we have to we have to be in still, and that's what meditation does, my dear friends. It will help us to be still, and then when we are in still, right, we just look backwards. And that was the topic was chosen for today's talk. Backwards. So what is backwards means? So you are standing. So how was your day yesterday, and what kind of thought process you have been created, and all those thoughts are yours, are somebody's thoughts, or whatever the belief systems I have, are they are mine or somebody else. So I was started going backward journey, my dear friends. So from now to maybe like 1 year. So within a 1 year, I saw myself. Oh my God, I built this and habit or like belief system because it was not mine. It was from somebody else. It was from something else. So I started going back and I started correcting myself. So a person can live in the past and future, and person can change the past. Patri sir used to say that one can change the past. I was so surprised to know this concept. Like, how can we change the past? Right. So we already passed that past, and how can we change? So simple, my dear friends, going backwards and changing your thoughts, which you have accumulated in the past. So you are changing the past. So, of course, I have cleared many my belief systems, why I'm thinking this way, why I'm believing in this way. What do I feel about myself is also very important. And so I was just introspecting, and then I was fixing myself in that journey, and then went back and I became a vegetarian, and I went back and then I became that student, like with full of love and love to learn. Like, when you are in college days, you are full of love, you full of friendship, and you do not worry about anything. You are so fearless soul, you are ready to help anyone, you are ready to go any trips. You are, I mean, like, the fearlessness. Again, when I went back, I was able to fix those, and I became fearless, and I became that person like who has enthusiasm towards learning new things. And then I little bit went backwards, and then I realized when I was a children how happy I was, right? So no need to worry about what I'm going to eat, what I'm going to wear, where I'm going to go, where I'm going to sit, where I'm going to stay. No, nothing at all, because I had that deep hope and belief that my mother is going to take care of me. So again, I went backwards and I fixed it that, okay, mother means like universe is going to take care of me. Why do I worry about anything in my life? When everything is an experience, she is the one who is taking care of me, the universe, right? So that's how I fixed myself, my dear friend. So I started going backwards every time I was going, like I was learning new things. And then of course when I went to that child state, right? So I thought, okay, I am the one who is disturbing the universe's flow. She is willing to help me. She is willing to protect me. She is willing to take care of me. But with our own thoughts, with our own assumptions, we are interfering in their design. So I realized, okay, universe is taking care of me. So I started going with the flow after that, my dear friends. And then I went back. And then what happens when we go back? We go into mother's womb. So then the question came, why did I choose this particular mother or this particular father or like this particular origin or like, race or color or whatever you think, right? And it opened another new gate for me, like to know more about myself. And then I went a little bit backwards where that between the birth, between the birth, right? So there is a space, and in that space we are all one. In that space we are all one. We have full knowledge, full information. We know each and everything when we are in that state. See, when master says, when you must have read it in the books, right? So when we come onto this planet earth, we come with very big agenda. Why we create that big agenda? Because we know everything, all the knowledge in the universe we have there, right? So we are filled with the knowledge, we have filled with the clarity, we have filled with the love. So we are taking, it is so easy for us to make decision to come onto this earth and experience. But like, yeah, there we have an experience, there we have a understanding why we are here. And then as soon as we came here, like we forgot. That's why we are struggling. That's why we are thinking, why I'm here, why it is me, and like, why these things are happening to me. I'm not able to progress further, whatnot, right? But you already have that knowledge, and we are thinking that we do not have knowledge. Oh, this master is great. Oh, this meditator is great. Oh, she's practicing from 10 years. Oh, she's practicing for 30 years. No, my dear friends, we are all same. Only thing is, some realized, some did not realize, and we all have that knowledge within ourselves inside. So when we practice meditation, we are going deep inside, and we are contemplating on our own self, and the self love is naturally developing. You do not need to do anything. When you have that self love developing for yourself, what will flow outside is only love for others, self care, love, care for other. Whatever inside we are feeling, of course it is flowing, and we are not distributing, we are not giving anything to anyone. Just we are being who we are, and then things are happening naturally, things are flowing naturally. So that's how the backward journey helped, my dear friends. The backward, going backward and unlearning so many things. As Yamini said, right? We have to unlearn first in order to learn. right? So I have like, just making my cup empty and going back, making my cup empty, going back. So backward journey really helped me. So even in spirituality also, we are reading so many things, we are understanding so many things, we are collecting a lot of information, right? Of course, even that also we have to empty. How we are going to do that? How we are going to kickstart? So it is just like this, right? So we collected so many flowers in our hands, but you have only space. You want to have some concepts or some flowers which you feel like to have more fragrance or vibrant or whatnot, right? What you will do, you will keep some flowers aside, you will pick only whatever you like and you hold it in the hand, right? Same thing like in spirituality also. So you collect a lot of information, you collect all the concepts, you collect every master's experience. That is absolutely needed, my dear friends. And in that process, what we will do is we will keep what we need in order to work on ourselves. That's why learning from everyone is so very important. Learning with the master, being with master is also very important. Actually, if you are working with the master, the learning is even faster. Like I'm sure you can see many masters has who were working with Patriji, and the way they work is totally different because they learn directly from Patriji how to work, how to think, how to bring people together, and how we can spread this meditation in a better way. They learn directly. So when we learn from any master, right? For example, Pari Madam is here, like who is the founder of SWAGG community, and we have Pari here in a global, and then Patriji, and then Chandra sir from Buddha Sivo, and then GK sir, whoever it is, like wherever you can, like be part of that community, and then provide yourself to that community so that you will learn more things, my dear friends. You can understand how master can think, you can understand how they are like willing to help others, and how can, I mean, I used to get surprised, like how when a question comes, the way I am thinking versus the way master thinks is totally different. Then I used to think, wow, this is a different way of thinking. So you are increasing your thinking. And what happens when you are collecting so much of information, and how do you know which one you need versus which one uh, you can keep aside? So how do you understand that everything is very important to understand, but some things are there that we take it very seriously and we practice on it. Maybe for example, we come here for to practice forgiveness, or maybe we are here to love everyone unconditionally. Maybe we are here to build a beautiful garden, or maybe we are here to drink a cup of coffee with full awareness. It could be anything. But how do we understand is when you attend a big group meditations, and that group consciousness will help you to understand the learnings of yours. You may not know directly, but the intuition comes, and the sixth senses, and the messages comes in a very beautiful way from inside, that the changes are happening naturally, and you will end up taking some concepts and you are practicing on that, many wonderful things. And a recent experience for me is, um, I do not have any idea of me becoming vegan or plant based. Right, I was a meat eater in the beginning, and then as soon as I came into meditation, naturally the habit died, and I became a vegetarian. And I've been vegetarian from past 12 years. And last year, what happened is, suddenly one day, I woke up as a vegan person. So I just the realization came. I do not know why. Maybe it is like the purpose of me being plant-based diet is so important, and the things are coming naturally without any struggle. How they are coming naturally? Because of meditation, because of us being in service, my dear friends. When we help others, naturally, we are getting helped, because uh, if I am helping other, that means I am helping myself only, right? To learn more, to learn about myself, like how the other person is feeling. That means, okay, I have to fix those things. How, if the person is empowering, okay, that inside me, I am an empowered woman, and then whoever comes to me, they will get empowered. If I see a person agitated, okay, inside me there is still agitated, part of me is agitated, I have to fix on that. So things will naturally happens, my dear friends. And then when you attend these group meditations or mass meditation or dhyana mahachakra, that is the biggest transformation, my dear friends. Biggest transformation, like this full moon meditations and all. So there you have clarity like left and right. Maybe you need 1 month of meditation in order to get one clarity or one idea. If you go to these kind of full moons and nature retreats or dhyana mahachakras, your clarity, you can just get like that. And in single second, the transformation will happen. And in the year 2020, I would like to share this beautiful experience. I always had this question: how do I experience? People says that aham brahmasmi, everything is inside me. How do we feel it, right? How does that feeling happens? So then I decided to have that feeling. I asked it. I decided to have that feeling to experience. Like, how does it feel? So what happened is one fine day, like during the Corona time, Chandra sir from Buddha CEO, they started these sessions, and then I decided to join the session for meditation because like back then a lot of meditation sessions were going, so I decided to stay there. So I sat. That's it. I had that beautiful experience, my dear friends. And like the moment I closed my eyes and I started getting that experience that Aham Brahmasmi, everything is inside me. I mean, the pyramids are inside me, Patriji is inside me, and all the stars and all the galaxies, everything. Like, I am that, like, everything is inside me only. That beautiful experience. I mean, uh, like, it is wonderful. It is one, I mean, I wish everyone will have this experience. Everyone must have this experience to see how great we are, like how wonderful we are from inside out. So I had that experience, and then the moment I had this experience and the experience is gone down, so I was thinking, oh, I have to call Patri sir and then I have to share my experience with Patriji. And the moment I opened my eyes on that day, suddenly Patriji came into Chandra's session. So look at that. My inner calling, inside my request, my inner calling, he knows about it. So everything is happening inside, my dear friends. When we send any signals, they are receiving it. Everything, like when we are that universe, everything is happening. So again, I shared with Patri sir about this beautiful experience and felt so good about it. Felt so good about it having this experience. Ask, my dear friends. If you ask, if you want to experience, you will experience it. And then I'm not very much interested in knowing past life or anything. For some reason, I never craved to see my past life. But I had one question. Always I put a question to universe and she's gonna give me answer. So I had a question, like if there is a past life, okay? So yes, I lived many past life, but how, if I see my past life, how do I recognize it's me? I could be a male, I could be a female, I could be a African American, I could be American, I could be a European, whatnot, right? So how do I recognize myself? I had that question. I put a question to the universe and she gave me an answer. One day I just like a glimpse of experience. I'm seeing my past life, and at that time, so the woman, like I saw as a woman, she was looking into a mirror, and I can recognize it's me. So just to get that clarity, because I asked only how do I recognize myself. Okay, so when the universe is answering in a very beautiful manner, what else we need? She's there, like to take care of us, to answer any questions. That's why Patriji said simple one thing: only meditation. In meditation is the answers to all your question. Meditation is all the solutions to your problem. And absolutely true. So every question I put, I'm getting the answer. How I'm getting the answer? The more meditate I do, the more energies we collect. Of course, we are continuing our meditation and reading journey and Sajjana Sangatya, all those things, right? And then same thing. And when Jesus says, right? So I heard this from Patriji. So he says that when Jesus was sitting in the street, so somebody calls him and says that, "Hey, Jesus, your mom is or your father is calling you." And then Jesus says that, "Oh, okay, who is my father? My father is like the God." That's what Patriji expressed, right? And I was thinking, how does Jesus relates that like Almighty or you can say consciousness, or you can see God, whatever you want to say. How does he relate that, he is my father? How does it feel? Of course, from the biological point, I know my mother. I can feel that, oh, okay, I'm her daughter and she's my mother. I can feel that. But how do I associate that daughter and father relationship with grander self, right? So again, like I had this feeling. How do I recognize myself? How do I feel it? Like if I'm his child, how I'm going to feel and how he is going to feel. So again, the experience came to me that again it is in meditation. So in one of my experience that I am feeling fully that, that is my father. And I am also feeling that I am his children. Like, he's feeling that I am his daughter. So the feeling, both sides I can feel. Isn't it beautiful, the inner world? Isn't it like, wonderful to go, to the roots, to the backwards, to the roots that where we have come from? So all these things, my dear friends, ask a question and you will be given an answer, right? So that is those kind of experience I was getting, and my learning happened working with masters, my dear friends. I have learned so much. Like, of course, I cannot. I'm in USA, and whenever I have any questions, whenever I have any projects or anything, I would call Patriji and ask and take suggestions and whatnot, right? But how do I work in a day-to-day activity? So, for me, the two wonderful blessings are Dr. GK and Chandra Pulamarsetti. So I worked with them, and I feel so fortunate that how Guru can think, and in between they give the knowledge what Patriji used to tell them, that how to do the things and all. So I was getting the knowledge and information from them, and I felt so good about it, learning direct knowledge from them, and then how to work and how to increase our efficiency, how to increase our meditation efficiency, my dear friends. So we can recharge very quickly. We can recharge very quickly. In that Aham Brahmasmi experience, what I'm saying is, like, I used to think we have to sit in meditation hours together in order to get that experience, but it did not happen in that way. So I just closed my eyes. Before even I settled down in my thoughts, the experience started. Look at the wonder. So anything can happen anytime, my dear friends. We have to be ready. We have to be open and believe. Believe in yourself and decide. Decide yourself that, okay, I am meditating. Okay, I'm reading books. Okay, I want to experience this. Of course, you are going to experience it. And all masters are going to help us doing that. And of course, there are many wonderful meditation experiences. And 2014 here, we started a meditation center in Atlanta, in my home. Back then, Madam was like Patri Madam was in USA. She came and we requested her to come here. She came and she inaugurated my center. And when Patri sir came, so he named it as a Nirvana Pyramid Meditation Center. And since then, my journey started, the teaching journey. And in my office, in my community, wherever I go, I was talking about meditation. I was giving them some books and sharing my experiences and including them into meditation things and all. So that's how the community we have built it here beautifully. And we have conducted many wonderful sessions with Patriji when he came to USA in from 2012 to 2014, 16, 17, 18. Every year we create a big event for Patriji, so all the pyramid masters could come here and spend time with Patriji. Back then, maybe 50 or 60 pyramid masters, my dear friends, but thanks to PMC channel and thanks to Patriji's work, back then he would come and he would teach meditation for 5 people in USA. Like we create so much campaign, we create so much of advertisement. Still, learning meditation is only 5 members or 10 members. But he did not give up. For that 5 members, he would travel 24 hours from India to America, and then he would teach them. Look at the compassion. What kind of extent he can go to teach meditation, my dear friends. And what are we doing? How much we can do? He has done so much work. He has created a best platform, and we are in the great era that we can sit here and teach meditation to the world. And we can sit here, we can share our stories, we can sit here, we can listen to master stories, Sajjana Sangatya. Look at that, what kind of world we are in. So how beautiful world is changing for our sadhana or our evolving, right? So always take help of masters, take help of your friends, take help of technology to bring yourself back, my dear friends. And the more you change from inside, right, the more inner you are changing, the more outer is becoming beautiful, right? So whatever we are feeling inside, so that's why feeling inside is so important. Always think good. Why people say think good, feel good, talk good? What happens? So when we think good, what happens? The smile comes in your heart. Just if you are a mother, just think that, when you see your child, that little child, what kind of feeling you are getting? That happy, the smile is naturally coming into your face. If you are falling in love, or if your fiancé or spouse is there, just imagine their face. The smile will come. What happens when you are happy here? Happy heart, right? So elevating heart is very important, my dear friends. Keep this heart in happy mode all the time. I know there are difficulties in the life. I know there are so many things are happening around, but we can try to bring all the good memories. We can try to bring all the sweet memories or joyful memories, so that we can get back to our routine. And then, of course, like attracts like, right? Whatever heart is feeling, we are going to attract those inner. Everything is inside, my dear friends. Inner. So the inner, we are feeling sad and sorrow. What kind of experience we receive outside? So more sorrow comes, more sadness comes. But whereas if we shift our immediately, my dear friends, and the author is going to help you in a beautiful way, that you will be submerged into the story, and that is also your own story. And then you will get back to yourself, or dance, or sing, or do whatever you want to do, but bring yourself back, my dear friends. Bring your heart back. So whatever here we are feeling, we are attracting that. When we feel abundance here, we are attracting abundance. When we feel love here, we are attracting love from everyone, including nature and including the cosmos. When we feel friendship here, of course, we are receiving so many friends. So the inner world is the outer world, my dear friends. And it is so important to look ourselves so deeply. And how do you look into it? Just a simple meditation. When we practice meditation, you don't have to have a third eye experiences. Everybody is your third eye. When you and me are same, I'm your third eye and you are my third eye. Your experiences are my experiences. There is no difference. Now, when I share my experience, you will listen to me in an aha moment, right? Oh, wow, this is wonderful experience. Why are you feeling that? Because my experience is your experience. Your experience is my experience, because we are all one. We are all experiencing, we are all collecting the experiences. So it's so important to practice meditation every day, reading books every day, meeting a friend, Sajjana Sangatya, of course, thanks to PMC channels. That uh, it's so hard to catch up. Like every day, no matter how much you watch, it is still so like challenging to catch up PMC channels, because so much of knowledge, so much of information is coming. How wonderful. People used to go to Himalayas, people used to go to Gurukulas to learn this knowledge, my dear friends. But now here we are happily learning without doing anything. We are doing our chores. Being a woman, I am completing my task and I'm sitting here and I'm learning. Being a male, you are doing your things and you are learning here. What a beautiful life it is, isn't it? So that's why it is so important, my dear friends. And when we are practicing more meditation, right? Of course, we know that energy body. right? So the 72,000 Nadi Mandala, you must have heard it. So now we are receiving so much energy, and the energy is helping us to clear some blocks, even here and in the body or wherever you see. But so how do you unblock the things what have accumulated in the energy centers? You can call it as chakra, or you can call it as energy centers, right? Through wisdom, my dear friends. You have to have a knowledge. Of course, we are flushing ourselves every day with so much of cosmic energy, but there are some still blocks are there. The blocks can be removed with knowledge and wisdom. And that's why it's so important for us to meditate and take the knowledge, and reading books and Sajjana Sangatya are so important, my dear friends. The more we are learning, the more we are understanding ourselves. And when we are understanding ourselves, the quality of life is improving, my dear friends. So here I give a pause, and if you have any questions, if you have any sharings, please feel free to ask any questions. So, Yamini.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was definitely a great session. And personally, I have enjoyed this session thoroughly. Like you spoke about different forward in everything. Like you are expected to be good at everything. You have to be first in school or college or even in job. We need to be forward all the time. We are the one who is interrupting the universal flow. I actually love that point. So yeah, guys, that's the session. If you have any kind of questions that you want to ask, then you can put it in the chat box, or else you can raise your hand and I will let you speak. Are there any specific books to read?
So yeah, there are so many wonderful books. If you have Spiritual India magazine, so Patriji gives all the list in the backside of the magazine. But I can say, like, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari is a very great book to start, because it has story, and then it has a journey of a very successful man, and beautiful story. And then the thing is, like, if you really want to know why my life is like this, and why I'm a girl, why I'm a boy, why I'm a Indian, why I'm American, so then you must read Peter Ichelu's book, Soul's Journey, and how we travel from one to other. To I mean, it is going to take off your death fear. So I was like, in when I was young, of course, our parents would say, right? Oh, don't talk about death. Oh, the evening time, don't talk about death. Or morning time, oh, this is morning, don't talk about it. Night, why are you talking in the night? Don't talk about the ghost. When I'm going to talk, they always say no, 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 no. And if you go to that cemetery area, no, no, don't go there. It is like so. For me, like, when I was young, whoever dies, they will become ghosts. That was my assumption, because that's how they created the phenomena of like dying people. Somewhere they're doing all the rituals, right? My grandma passed away, my grandpa passed away, and they are doing the rituals, and they are praying grandma and grandpa. Whereas, like, to going into the cemetery, they were afraid. They are thinking they are ghosts. So then, is my grandmother and grandpa are ghosts? So that kind of questions were there to me. So as soon as I read this, right, all the concepts like has like broken, and then I know, like, a deeper meaning, like, why we are in this way, and how we are getting help. Beautiful book to read. You can start with that. And there are, you are the placebo. If you really want to heal anything, how you can heal with your mind itself, right? So your mind is a great doctor inside. You have a great doctor inside you. So how you can tune yourself to heal yourself, right? So that is a great book. And there are many wonderful books, like, Linda Goodman's books are there, and then Barbara Marciniak's books there. So many, like, it's like very vast field. Wherever you want to go, you can. And the best thing to start is Patriji's books. Okay, so Patriji has kept all his books in a very simple and sweet manner. If you really want to start now, something change in your life, start Patriji's Vakshetra book. It is available in Telugu, and also maybe it is available in Hindi, English now. I do not know. That one book will change majority of the transformation in spiritual journey, my dear friends. If we know how to speak, if we know how to think, then things are changing left and right. So the speech is so important because we have given this beautiful speech and animals can't speak, but we can speak. So when we have this power, every word is a mantra. So what we are talking for ourselves, talking for others is going to make a big difference. So if we are say using your own words to, hey, I'm going to become Buddha, hey, I'm a Buddha. So look at that. You are blessing yourself. Oh, I can't do this one. I can't read. I can't meditate. I can't sit. You are cursing yourself. So the words are so important, and the Vakshetra explained it so beautifully. And Patriji's books very small, easy to read. If anybody is like new beginner to read, of course, everybody must read. But the books are amazing. He condensed thousands of books into a very small book and in a very simple manner to understand. So please do read, my dear friends.
Ma'am, could you list those three books so that I will text in the chat box and the viewers
Sure.
can.
Sure.
And Vani ma'am has a question. When you say we should surrender to universe, then does it mean that we shouldn't have any notion about anything in life and start being okay with everything in life? Does it means an action?
Of course, it should be that way. We should accept the way it is. But to do that, we need to have energy, right? So how do we accept things? I mean, it is challenging. I'm not saying that, today you'll practice in meditation, tomorrow you get up and accept it is not going to happen. The moment you see your child being late to go to school, the thing will come and, you will jump back to accepting is the best way. Universe, that's what I'm saying, right? So universe is always working towards our own things in a very beautiful way, but we are the one who is interfering. So again, two concepts of Patriji: non-interference, non-violence. These two things, like non-judgment, non-interference. So when we don't judge, so uh, a beautiful one of my friend, like when she was talking to me, I was listening to her journey. She said, like, before she used to think, why me? She used to think, why me? Now every situation she says, wow, me, it's me. So look at the perspective, it has changed. So just trust the universe and practice meditation. Meditation will give you the strength and energy to understand. So when you understand, naturally you trust, right? So keep reading books and keep meditating and be with the like-minded people. It is very important, my dear friends. Of course, we are practicing meditation, we are reading books, we are going outside and talking to the people in a not in a best manner, right? They are talking about fear, they are talking about stock market going down, they are talking about, oh my god, kids are not getting seats in the school, or life is becoming tougher and expenses are getting bigger. No matter how much meditation you do, no matter how much you read your books, right, it is going to go. That's why keep yourself in the like-minded people group, my dear friends. Of course, you can go anywhere, but make sure you have that sangha with you, and only sangha can help you grow further. So that even Adi Shankaracharya said, right, the sangha, how beautifully sangha can help. So be in the good sangha.
Thank you, ma'am. And there's another question. What made you go vegan?
Ah, I do not know. It just happened. Even vegetarian, right? So I just became vegetarian as I was practicing meditation one fine day. Boom, I was a vegetarian. Okay, that's cool. And then after 10 years, I woke up one day. Boom, I'm a vegan. Effortless effort. See, for everything we have to practice ahimsa paramo dharmaha. Okay, so we are starting as a carnivorous and then we are becoming vegetarian, and even after becoming vegetarian we are still hurting animals. Okay, we are drinking their milk. Before, the situation was different. Again, backwards, I went to the backwards. When I was drinking milk when I was young, so the milk was given to me was after the cow gives milk to her baby, whatever the remaining, they used to take the milk, and then my grandma used to give that milk to us. That's how we were drinking, and that's how it's supposed to be. There is a excess, and then we are taking that excess and in a very grateful manner. But now the things are not happening. They are suffering so much, my dear friends. The way we are getting the paneer, the way we are getting the butter, the way we are, how much paneer we are getting. Have you seen? Like when I was young, uh, it was so hard to find paneer in the states where I have been, and the butter is also only just to homemade. But now abundant of butter, abundant of paneer, abundant of cheese everywhere. How, where it is coming from? Have we ever thinking it? So lot of trouble we are giving, my dear friends, to animals. Still there is a himsa. So maybe I mean, I did not realize, but I, after I became vegan, these are all things are coming to me, and I feel very grateful to becoming plant-based person, because at least I started, I mean, at least universe is helping me to be that one. And of course, we have to travel from fruitarian to breatharian. There is a long journey, and it can happen easily. There is no effort. Only thing is you do your things, and she will do her own things. And but be mindful. You don't have to wait for her to do it, right? To become a vegetarian, do you really need to wait? Okay, I will wait when universe says no. She has given you an access. It's all free will, right? Just use it. You and her are same. You are son. When you are son of God, you are also God, right? So you can take the decisions like that. And when you take that bold decisions, that transformation is huge. And of course, we must convert ourselves to, if you are non-vegetarian, become a vegetarian, or if you can become a plant-based diet, that is even better. And for me, vegetarian is like, non-vegetarian is just killing one time. But eating meat, eating paneer and cheese, I feel that, I am suffering animals every day. So, if you are willing to do it, just do it. It's a great feeling, my dear friends. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Does anyone have any kind of questions? Not only questions, if you want to share anything, then you can please share.
If you have any questions, if you have any experience sharing, please feel free to.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We are really okay. There's a question from audience. I have also heard about this in book Surrender Experiment, but I don't understand how to implement it.
Yeah. So surrender experiment, see, that is the thing, right? So how surrender experiment book came. So he was just accepting as the universe was giving, right? So he has no idea to become a millionaire or whatnot. So he was very happy in his own sadhana. He decided to build a small hut for himself, and then do his sadhana, and live in a jungle, out of out of that crowded area. But look what happened. Slowly the so he was just accepting. The moment something comes in front of him, he was accepting. And synchronicities, my dear friends, and this book must be read. Celestine Prophecy. I think most of you know this book by James Redfield. Beautiful book. In that, the first communication starts with synchronicities. Every time universe is giving synchronicity. So if you want to pursue something, if you have that question, right, that will come in the form of either YouTube video, or somebody will be coming and talking in front of you, or you will see the billboard of saying that what to be done. So those kind of synchronicities you are getting. So the more open we are, the more we are getting. So Surrender Experiment is a very wonderful book to read. And in that, that what kind of what kind of great level he went into the process of surrendering himself to the universe. And every time when he was surrendering, of course there is a ifs and buts and learnings and all those things are there. But every time when he was jumping and doing, surrendering, and he's taking the task, it is becoming more fruitful to his experience. And please do read that book. And of course, only meditation will give you that strength, my dear friends. Meditation and the knowledge, it will give you the strength. So Celestial Prophecy is also very beautiful book.
Ma'am, there's another question. This is the last question. Uh, I'm seeing angel numbers since few months. What is the best way to know what that number is trying to tell?
Okay. So, of course, any number you can Google it today. Even Google has become a great spiritual master. She can answer many wonderful things. Okay. But to me, how I will see this angel numbers is the moment I see the angel number, I will just go back again backwards. What was my thought? What I was thinking? So, is it a important thought? Is it a wasteful thought? And what kind of mode I was in? So when I inspect that, my answer is in that, my dear friends. So the angel numbers, you are the angel. You know, you are the angel, and the number was given to you to decode. So when you understand that, you will learn many things. So you can change your thoughts. Or when you are thinking of something, for example, oh, I wanted to have this, I want to create 40 days meditation session. So you are thinking about that, or maybe in that thought, so you will see the immediately angel number, and then that's a confirmation that okay, the angels are saying go ahead and do it. And then, of course, not only that, but for other things also they give that information. When you are thinking, when you are not thinking something, right, which you are, the purpose is not driven through your thinking, again go back to that. Oh, okay, why I'm thinking like that? I supposed to think abundance, but during this time I was not thinking about abundance, I was thinking lack. Okay, oh, maybe what if nobody joins in my session? So right, so we have to correct those. So observe, when you see angel numbers, observe your thoughts. What Immediately catch up on your thoughts. What were you thinking? Put it on the book and you will get beautiful answers, my dear friends.
Thank you, ma'am. We are so grateful for your presence and thank you so much for accepting our request. We are definitely looking forward to implement all the teachings that you have given us in our spiritual journey. So, guys, if you have anything to share, then please text in the chat box, or if you are watching us on live, then you can text in the comment section. That's the session for today. With this, I would like to conclude. Thanks to everyone who has joined us in the Zoom and as well as on YouTube. If you want to share anything, I'm again mentioning it, you can write it in the comment section. And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to PMC English. Tomorrow we'll see you again with another wisdom session with another speaker. This is Yamini signing off.
Thank you, Yamini. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity, and my deep gratitude to Parinita madam. So I love her. So compassionate person. I mean, really, I look forward to seeing her every time because she holds a very big heart for everyone. And today, this challenge is like initiation of her, and so much love for herself. That's why she is able to emanate that for love for the nature. So I love her teachings and concepts. She's such a wonderful soul.
Thank you, ma'am.